Well, good morning. My name is William Lawson. This is the Morning Report. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Okay, we're going to talk about something that you guys didn't know that you didn't know happened a couple days ago. There was a WNBA draft. And you're thinking, what? What? You mean the WNBA is like pickup basketball? No, it kind of is. Anyway, you probably heard of this young lady. Her name is Caitlin Clark. She played for the University of Iowa and actually had a really good season. And so she was all over social media. People were comparing her to, I don't know, Jordan and all sorts of, I don't know, really good basketball players. And there is new outrage because there's always new outrage. Uh, she got drafted first in the WNBA draft and was reported to get a 4-year deal for $338,000. No, not a year, for 4 years. So there's all sorts of manner about talk about fair wage and comparisons to salaries in the NBA. Last year's and hell, we barely watched the NBA, right? We barely watched the NBA. But anyway, I don't know if you knew this, the number one pick in the men's draft in the NBA signed a deal for $55 million. Steph Curry, NBA champion, gets paid more for one game than Clark will make in 4 years. Now, you may say they all get paid too much. I'm not one to say anybody gets paid too much money. It's whatever the market will bear. We keep forgetting that that's what we say we believe in, whatever the market will bear. And if that market bears that the Steph Curry gets, I don't know, more than $500,000 to play in a game 88 times a year, okay. If people want to spend their money that way, go right ahead. Go right ahead. Then you got to stop talking about pastors in mega churches who are well provided for. If you ain't, I mean, stop it. Anyway, but that's an aside. But NBC making those comparisons for me is evidence that these media companies benefit on the chaos because NBC News, NBC Sports knows why Caitlin Clark gets $338,000 for 4 years, and the NBA player gets $55 million. Because in the side-by-side comparison to the analytics, last season the NBA took in billion with a B, $8 billion in revenue. The WNBA, that's subsidized by the NBA, saw a revenue of only $60 million. Infinitesimal. While the league posted a loss every year. That league has never made a nickel. Never made a nickel. And it only exists because the NBA pays for it. So, of course, it's not going to be equal. You're not going to get Caitlin Clark making $50 million. That would be most of the money that the WNBA took in. Are you kidding me? Problem is that NBC knows this, but they tweet this anyway. College basketball superstar Caitlin Clark, the NBA contract will see her pocket $338,056 over the course of 4 years. In contrast, last year's number one NBA draft secured $55 million for a 4-year contract. Yes. The WNBA pulled in a whopping $60 million last year, while the NBA pulled in $8 billion. What pocket is deeper? Caitlin, you get to keep playing. and you get paid for playing now. Maybe you were paid before, but maybe this deal's better than your NIL deal. Congratulations. My name is Willie Lawson. I've been the Mona Report, Mona Report collection of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Until we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We will see you when we see you. Bye now.